Alright, we're back once again. This is how definitely we're just having a problem. There was some technical problem between Roblox. We just apparently crashed. I don't know why that happened, but let's play the game anyway. We'll play for game. Yeah, I won't be stubborn enough, but let's play the game anyway. But before that, I have an idea. Explorer and task and task. Much better because it will save us memory. Just a slight memory anyway. I probably had to do it. Good. Alright, we just have a technical issues here. Okay, with the 7 apps. Try to window to capture forces DR. I don't know what the hell happened. Feedback. Automatic. Well, there's some technical issue between Roblox and between OBS after crashing. Oh, come on. What do you just do? Okay, that's much better. We're stubborn enough to do this anyway. We gotta wait for a moment and we're doing the job. I'm using a microphone which is been very long time on me. You can hear me right, like talking like this, like it was clean. I'm talking clean because I use filter. It's just a singular filter from OBS, not in that much. When I disable that, you might hear what is the surrounding and the noise. And I'm here talking around what I'm saying, but as I would say, and we're lagging real bad. Great. We're lagging. Lagging that bad, but we gotta wait. They say we gotta wait. Sure, wait. We got some technical issues around the game, so around the whole thing, and we gotta wait because you know it. Why I'm saying we gotta wait, we gotta wait. Like you can just make a music like we gotta wait, we gotta wait, we gotta wait, wait. That was cringe. But anyway, let's be patient. Oh my god, it's crashing. My PC. Oh, you are in Florida. Thank God. Okay, good and healthy. And here's the damn thingy. That's a large pipe there. Go here. This is the where the coal coming from. This coal goes to here, to here, here, wait the line. Dragging to here. I have to cut that off. It's a lot. I have one that is running inside, close the door. We don't have enough money. I already put the exchanger, we did the polisher, and then we've got to put the state condenser first before we do that. Then the turbine, then turbine. I didn't do a huge about this thing. Two condensers. This one goes there, while this one goes to those two. These two, because why not? While selling residue bottle takes a while, but it's worth it. I only sell the purple gold. I'm not about to say that. Well, here's the this place starts to fill up with it. I think we need more updates to fill this place up. But in here, I already held purple engine. I already get 8 million because let's say we calculate it. 20,000 times 400. That's equivalent to 8 million. Could be wrong because I calculated that by a calculator. If you're saying I'm wrong, then you're wrong. You say that like got this tree farm because this tree farm goes to here, to here, to here, which is use a coke fuel because mixed residue requires crushed mix, it requires coke fuel. We start make also we start craft. We also have a craft assembler. This to create a crank gearbox. Gearbox will take $1,000. Then here when we turn steel engine rotate to gears and to here we did something, but the condense we also did something to create none other than sulfuric acid, not sulfuric acid, but what got up. I think it's chlorine. I also start using this. This thing is type for rockets. It's already full water. Aren't they powering on? You already have a coal. Ow. We're full. Oh yeah, that's it. This is full. I had to turn this to this thing because I want to come across and also see the view. Then transform it to here, which is better than you expected. To turn this thing this or probably goes to here, then to here, where cold, where distilled water heats up turns to uh, distilled water. Distilled water at 178 degrees Celsius. No wonder why we're not receiving output. Well, we don't receive high pressure steam. And apparently we're low on fuel. I mean, we're always low on coal. That's our status. We're not gonna use that yet. Not yet finished. We need to go down. Gotta finish the work in here. I think after getting the heat exchanger, it is steam condenser. Condense low pressure steam into condensate. While this is the high pressure steam, we don't actually use which steams. Distilled water condensate. Actually, we need this steam condenser and also where the hell was that? Polisher. Yes, polisher required hydrochloric and sodium hydroxide. Why did I pronounce that so smoothly even though I read that? Hydrochloric and sodium hydroxide solution. I don't think we're gonna get copyrighted, but around 50. Much better when we talk, right? I mean, you could hear me talking. And it sounded. Oh no, it was left. Okay. Toot toot. Toot toot. And there was a problem between properties. Actually, turn this to mono and stop. Okay, that's not better. Mono. And now really, I'm on both. Okay, left and right. That doesn't work anymore. Condenser that we are putting in the condenser. And then to steam condenser, polisher, where you need a hydrochloric acid and this dilutes the water out while making it. We need sulfuric acid or we need chlorine, like chlorine and hydrogen. How do we make condensate solution? I don't make table salt. Well, table salt comes from a medium earth fragment, and what I'm gonna do is to the in the condensate, I'm just gonna sell it because that's just useless. Anyway, we're not gonna circulate the water, we're just gonna put it into waste. And you can't do that. I don't put a filter in here because, to be honest, why do we need a filter when you have this shape? When you have this producing eco-friendly air. Let's protect the channel, shall we? I wish there was a closing door in here. It would be cool. Or if they expand this place. I mean, to be honest, if they expand it, that's cool. Like the parts are separated by part. Or if it is built in, you can just add because it is complicated. after making this, what we should do next is another than waiting to get a steam condenser to get the water steam, and this none other than this water steam and condensate. So well, now actually we need the steam. We actually need the steam before that. So meaning turbine input, the first component inside the module allowed to several clarify pressure turbines. Actually, I like to do it like this. Oh yeah, model's cap of 80,000. Bingo. This thing goes that face there. So meaning after that we're going high pressure turbine. Wait, it is right. This is right, right? It goes to the input. Oh wait, goes to the input. The second component, that's the meaning. Then to the high pressure. I mean to the low pressure. Wait, it's high pressure. No, it is not high pressure. It is this one. Yeah, this one. And then turbine low pressure. So total of one now. Gotta increase this because we require that because this highly demanding the lag, it is making us slower to place block. So we got wait, hold on. Oh, we're gonna put this. We're gonna put this. Let's go that one. So that this thing goes to make thing. Why I keep missing because of the lag? We're doing okay, there's progress in here. Alright, the progress really just needed one thing. To show me I have don't mind this. We're not yet finished yet. So I have to collect about 5 million. And we gotta wait for the gold fit to get enough. And the gold will takes around a day, I think. Or more than was take me an hour for it to take a couple 5 hours. Take a half of it. So half of the 10. Yep. Oh, it is filling the bunk with the whole thing. No wonder why it was draining. Bingo. Why did you ultimate in here? Still don't have enough money. But we also need to calculate. So I'm gonna start more like but the fact that we just put in power for this foundation and have that. Because I'm just stuck with the column. But like his sister. Turning it the other way. Here. We gotta fill the hole up. Oh, coal. And we need more. Oh, the coal started to fill up. That's why. That's why the coal bunker just stayed. Well, what is it even up outside of that? We need power in here. I'll do like the light. Did we change that? Just stand up. Circulation valve. required between high pressure and low. Wait, how this works? I'm not going to do this right because that's not it is. Well, what the hell is that? Oh,